Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor Intentgen Financial Partners, empowering you to plan intentionally and live generously.
For 25 years, NCTV 17 Spotlight has given local nonprofits a chance to introduce themselves to the community, sharing their mission, the work they're doing, and how Naperville residents can get involved. This year, we're pleased to welcome Intentgen Financial Partners as the Spotlight sponsor. Joining us today is Zach Larson. He's the founding partner and wealth advisor with Intentgen. Zach, thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, and we're so grateful for your support. And that's really where I want to start. What drew you to Spotlight and made you think, yeah, this is something I could get behind and sponsor?
It is a very natural connection. We love what you do for spotlighting, for highlighting these local organizations. And we know that NCTV it's a news organization, obviously, but your purpose is much bigger. You inform, you connect, you invite people into the community. And we're a financial planning, a retirement planning company, but we think our purpose is much bigger. And we're here, we exist to empower people to live intentionally and generously. And that means spending and giving with confidence. And part of giving with confidence means knowing where to give, and you highlight that in incredible ways.
Yeah, thank you for that. We appreciate it, and it's been a really good partnership this year. We've appreciated it greatly. And I know the nonprofits that we serve really appreciate it. And so when you think about giving them the chance to tell their story, why is that important in today's world?
Well, nonprofit often implies like no money, or that's maybe how people think of it, but we know that impact takes income.
I love that. I always think margin creates mission, right?
Well,
it's
that's
the same
well
thing
said too.
I love that.
Yeah, money powers that mission, and we happen to be pretty good at helping people think about their money. And when people feel connected to the impact, it makes it easier to give. And I think often as donors, we feel like, well, they just want more of our money. But when our clients learn about and connect with the organizations that are spotlighted, they love it. And interestingly enough, they want to give more.
Yeah, because isn't it right, and I'm sure you see it in your business, the gift is in the giving. Well, we are always, as a nonprofit, grateful for that investment and in our mission. The gift is in the giving.
Wow, it really is. That's well said. It reminds me of a truth that I've experienced, and that is that generosity is for us, not from us. Different way to say what you were just saying. I think if you ask people, is it better to give or receive? Most people say it's better to give. And there's something magical that happens. And so if people experience good things from giving and want to do more, they need the confidence to know that their money's going to a good place. And there's amazing organizations around here to do that.
Yeah, I love that. Well said. And as a local business, because you've been local for a long time, Zach, you're very ingrained in the community. Why, from your perspective, do you think it's important for local businesses to give back into the communities in which they serve, and they're giving their time and expertise with products and services, but why is it important to give in other ways?
I think about that so much, and there's some natural response that I think people should feel compelled to do, but to me it's even deeper, and it's a little philosophical. You've heard of the Sea of Galilee maybe, or the Dead Sea. This is interesting, but they're actually both fueled by the same water. The Jordan River flows into the Sea of Galilee, brings life, and then it flows out. And the Dead Sea just receives that water and accumulates it and then stagnates. And our company has been blessed to operate in this community, to benefit from this community for 20 plus years. And I think we then feel a call to say, since we've received so much, clients, referrals, community support, our employees live here and work here, how can we pour that back out? How can we help generosity flow into the community? And so it's a very natural response, and it gives a lot of life.
Yeah, there really is such synergy between what you do and this show, and we're so grateful for that support. As you've probably paid maybe a little more attention to it since you've become a sponsor, is you look back over this year, is there something that you've seen or heard, or just in general about the show, that kind of surprises you or really makes you proud to be alongside it?
Yeah, absolutely. Most of us catch the names of the organizations and we think, well, they're doing this or they're doing that. but ultimately it's people. There's people behind each of these, within each of these organizations, who've made the choice to invest their life into something bigger than themselves. And that to me is ultimately what generosity is about. It's not just giving or receiving, but it's a choice to invest in something more than me, bigger than me. And our company, Intentgen Financial Partners, is all about empowering people to do that. And so as I see these stories, it reminds me that people are not just putting their money towards causes, they're investing their life. And that's what makes this such an incredible community, that people would want to do that.
Yeah, so well said and so appreciated. And I think, one of the things that for me, having sat at this desk for a very long time now, when you talk about the people, it's the people that you remember when you close your eyes and you think about the interviews, the ones that have touched your heart, the ones that have made you cry, the ones that have given you a good smile and a bit of a giggle. It's all about the people. And I think within this community, we're very blessed with people who, they don't do it for the money because there isn't money in it, but they do it for the mission. They do it to make the world a better place, whether that's in food insecurity or homelessness or animal welfare or education. It's to make the world a better place, and that's really special.
It really is. And then amazingly, in how this all works, they receive something from it that's awesome as well.
Absolutely.
They get filled up. They see somebody else whose life's a little bit better or a little happier, and it fills us up. So I invite everybody into that opportunity, whether it's giving financially or supporting one of these organizations or investing time into it. I would challenge anyone to say that they will probably get more out of it than they give.
Thank you. We appreciate you, Zach. Thank you for being with us today, and thank you for being with us this entire year.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor Intentgen Financial Partners, empowering you to plan intentionally and live generously.